Okay, so we're back for part two. I went ahead and, in case you missed part one, I went ahead and did the hair dryer technique, which is also called a Dutch pour. So basically, I'm trying to go for like sky look and like a grass type look and make these kind of look like flowers. I only have 2 of the 6 chains down, so I'm going to go ahead and put down the other 4 now. Okay. Okay, so I have 1 chain left. And I think I'm going to try to put it over in this area here. You don't want them to loop like that one just did. You kind of want them to stay on their own path there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start pulling. Like this one's the first one I laid down. If you can kind of clean it off as you go, the better off it is. If you have to like put it back in the cup to try to re-dip it, or if you want to make more flowers, that's always best because that color that you then have on your canvas is then going to be transferred onto the chain. So if you can clean it off as you go, the better off you are. And you don't want to lift up the chains at all. Or if you choose not to use a chain and you choose to do like a string, you don't want to lift that up off the canvas either. I'm just hoping I don't have too much paint on here that it's going to cover up the flowers. Now if everything goes as I hope, each flower will be different color because each of these pearlized paints are going to become different colors. So that is my hope. But again, it's an experiment. And because I do have so much room in between them, I'm going to go ahead and do smaller flowers kind of in between these taller ones, just like this one here, so that way they kind of give it a little bit more depth, I think. I'm going to go ahead and take the, I'm going to take the first cup I had. I'm going to try to put it like over in this area here. And if you can see in my cup, you can definitely see like the blue and the green are mixing in with the pearlized paints, which is what I tried to avoid, but you know, it's still inevitable because it's all wet paint. Just making sure this one has paint all over the chain. It didn't quite go all the way down into the cup. And if they overlap the other flowers, that's okay as well, because flowers overlap each other. That's just the way nature is. Okay. And I don't have enough room for another one of this color, which is okay. It's just gonna be it's gonna be what it is. Okay, I might have to do that one over again because it kind of disappeared in there. This is the first time I'm doing one of these chain pulls with paints that I've mixed myself. So I don't know if that's also causing an issue. I don't know if I have too much paint on the canvas. Unfortunately, only time will tell how this will turn out, because these lines aren't quite as crisp as I like. I mean, you can still get the gist of it. You can kind of get an outline of it, but I might have to play with this a little bit more and see what happens. And I might have to do like a whole thing over again and probably not put as much paint on it. I don't know. Again, this is just a learning curve, an experiment. And that's the fun of life, is just experimenting, right? Let's see if I can get that one better.